and get his thoughts on a victory over LMU. And Coach, this is, I mean, all victories are nice to have. This one has to be nice for you, especially because you guys had come so close against this team. You guys had seen some games slip away in recent years, but today at times it wasn't too pretty, but you're able to get a 12-point win out of here and a 3-game skid.
Yeah, no, we knew that this was going to be, it's just, you play against Coach Dunlap teams, and I've been playing against them for a long time. They get a little funky for whatever reason. I don't really know, but if you watch them play against some of the other teams, it looks the same way. But, we got off to a good start. Dana's got off to a good start. He did some really good things. Then they kind of lull you to sleep, and then we went through a long drought where we couldn't even score the ball, but I felt like it was more us than it was just we didn't, for me, the pace of the game, it just wasn't right. I felt like we were a step slow. On all anything. And as the first half wore on, Justin Moore, came in and, he hit some big shots for us. And, it was good to see him see some things, see the ball go in, because we need him to be effective down the stretch. I think that a lot of people sometimes forget that he really hasn't played in conference. He played 2 games, but he's healthy. And so I just, I still feel like he's coming back and trying to do some different things and, to get that ankle right. But I thought that he did a good job. And, and then the second half, Dana started us off again, and, we were able to do some good things. Austin, I thought, hit some shots. JB, I thought, hit some big shots. But, I thought we did a good job, considering that, it wasn't a Jalil night, like we're used to. But, I was proud of the guys overall.
How nice was it to get Danis going early? I talked with Coach Wicks before the game and said, who else besides Jaleel can get going in this game? And Danis got your first 8 points. How nice was it to have that going for you right out of the gate?
Oh, it felt good. Danis, just a couple weeks ago we were sitting here and, he was 3 for 15 or whatever, 2 for 15. And those same shots that he missed, he was making the night.
That was the BYU game.
I mean? So, he's a resilient kid. He's learning the game. Thing about it that people don't would never know was that he just he never played on a winning high school team. He's just trying to learn and absorb it, and he's a young kid. He just turned 18. He's really young, and I think he's only going to get better.
Yeah, I thought I was happy in the second half because he had such a great start, and then he goes like 15 minutes without taking a shot the rest of the half. And I'm going, hope he gets going in the second half, and he did. But I thought his 2 plays, coming off creating and passing the ball to McCray for 2 easy baskets, that to me separates you as a player that can score, but also pass the ball for easy baskets. And then I thought your times of getting offensive rebounds 2 or 3 times just kind of broke their back. And then you scored on 2 of them, and I thought that was big. I always used to tell players, if you get an offensive rebound, your shooting percentage went from 40 to 60. If you get 2, it goes to 80. You hardly ever see teams don't score when they get 2 offensive rebounds. And I thought you guys did a great job of that.
I did too, and like I said, just to get off the snide. Like I said, I thought we were lethargic, but we got off the snide. We did what we had to do. Because I consider this a game that we were supposed to win, so to speak. So that's the big thing for me. I felt like we were supposed to win this game, and that's what we did.
Coach, I know for a couple of years now you've been trying to get to buy into your culture and to buy into playing hard. I would say that more often than not, I have seen your team play hard. I mean, for a full 40 minutes, more often than not this season. Do you feel like your team is playing as hard as you would have liked and according to the culture that you've kind of tried to instill here, if that makes sense?
Well, when the game is over, I feel like they play hard. When the game is going on, sometimes you don't feel like it all the time. And to be honest with you, the reason you feel like that is because sometimes I think we put so much strain on the offensive end of the floor where when you're not scoring, it puts a little more pressure on your defense at that end. And now, you forget to realize, well, hey, we just got 5 out of 6 stops, but it would be great if we put the ball in the hole to help the situation. And I don't think sometimes we do that. So
I had to argue with one of my coach of defense, and I said, I know you like for us to score 60 and you hold them to 59, but I'd rather score 80 and hold them to 59 or something. I'd rather have more points than this way. There's a little sluggish, but sometimes you just can't do that. And you guys still have those lulls, those 4 or 5 minute lulls, and it puts pressure on you guys. I mean, where if a couple guys can start chipping away and making a couple baskets, and I think you're right about Moore. I mean, he, at the point guard position, he can make some of those threes and make some of those drives, and the combination that should give you more depth and also another look. And then Bailey's starting to hit a shot or two now that wasn't earlier, so they're there now. They just got to get that confidence. But I thought you could tell both halves when they came out, both halves. Teams are ready to go when they come out, and sometimes you don't even score, but the way the shots they take and how the defense plays, you can tell.
Get ready for San Diego, and I'm just checking right now. San Diego has lost to San Francisco 69-44. That being said, quick turnaround for San Diego, and your quick thoughts before we let you go.
Dangerous team. They can really shoot the ball. I've seen their stats. I think that San Francisco did a great job of taking away the three-pointer from them tonight, and that's pretty much what we got to do. Also, we're gonna have to take away those 3-point shots and limit them in that manner. But they pose a challenge because they run the they don't run it all the way, but they run they run the Princeton and. I
know you love that.
Well, I played against it in college. I had success against it. But it is a defense that challenges your discipline. An offense that challenges your discipline on defense. That's all it is. You got to know exactly what you're doing. So we'll prepare tomorrow and get ready for Saturday's game against San Diego.
Hey. It's here, though.
Yes,
it's here. That's a lot better than being down there and traveling.
No question. I take that any day of the week. Yep,
Damon,
no question.
Damon, thank you so much, man. Congrats on the win. Coach Stoudamire, always kind enough to join us on Pacific Courtside Live. As again, our final score: Pacific 62, LMU 50. The Tigers 16 wins on the season, and congratulations to Coach Stoudamire, over 500, assuring an over 500 finish for the first time in his tenure. So it's a nice win for Coach.